I understand that not everyone has the time or the patience to mix up different types of ingredients to make an amazing deep conditioner. Therefore guys, in today's video I am bringing you an amazing deep conditioner that requires only one ingredient that is super amazing for every hair type. What's up my beautiful people, good day, welcome back to my channel. So guys, in today's video I am showing you how to make an amazing deep conditioner using fenugreek seed. Now to make this deep conditioner I am going to be measuring 2 to 2.5 spoons of fenugreek seed, but trust me, depending on the size of your hair, 2 tablespoons is more than enough because it swells up. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add some water to rinse every dirt from it. Now once I am done rinsing off the dirt, I'm going to put it in this mason jar. And the next thing that I'm going to do is to pour my hot water to it. I'm going to be pouring about 500 ml worth of water, and I'm going to just cover it and let it dissolve for 12 hours. 1 hour later, this is what it was looking like, and this is just 1 hour. At this point you can actually begin to use it, but I left mine to sit for 12 hours, and 12 hours later, look at what it looks like. It has swollen up very beautifully. It is ready to use, and it is now very tender, and the water is more jelly now compared to earlier. So I'm just going to shake it up a bit, and then I will follow up with the next step, which is blending. So what I'm doing now is using my spatula to make sure that I get all the seed, the one that I stick to the bottom of my mason jar, so that I'll be able to pour everything into my blender. And once I've poured everything into my blender, I will begin blending. I ended up adding water bit by bit, but you add water depending on the consistency that you're going for. However, you probably have to add water over and over because fenugreek seed swells up a whole lot. So now that I am done blending, the next thing I'm going to do now is to pour it into a safe cloth to be able to sieve it. The cloth I'm using to sieve is the same cloth that we use to sieve pap for a very fine texture. And I recommend that you use this type of cloth to sieve yours as well if you want like a smooth consistency. And if you're using this type of cloth, you don't have to squeeze it 2 times. Once is enough to get a very smooth texture. However, as I was squeezing it, I noticed that it was really difficult to squeeze. It was difficult to squeeze because it was really thick. So I went off camera and I blended it again. What I mean was I blended the shaft that I got from the first sieving. I hope that makes sense. I poured the shaft back into my blender and poured water and squeezed it again. And that was how I got the second container that is looking really light. So I'm going to combine the two together. This was the first one that I saved. The first one, look at how thick it's looking, and it's looking grainy, but don't worry, that grainy cannot stick to your hair. Okay, so I'm going to combine the two together, and from here you are good to go. You can actually apply it on your hair as it is right now, and it is ready to be used. And about the lumps that you are looking at, don't worry, it will not stick to your hair. Once you apply it on your hair, it will just dissolve. But for me, I added a few oils. So the first that I added was my melted shea butter, and then I'm going to add my coconut oil. Also added tea tree oil and vitamin E oil. Now once I'm done adding all my oil, I went ahead and I used my hand mixer to mix it up together because I didn't want the lumps to show. I didn't want it to appear lumpy like that for, you know, thumbnail purpose if you get what I mean. right? But this part is really not necessary. You can skip this part and I promise you it is okay. Again, if you want your consistency to be a bit lighter, you can go ahead at this point and add more oil or water. Okay, so I choose to add oil instead of water. If you don't want to add excess oil, you can add water. If you add a lot of oil, once you wash this deep conditioner off your hair, if you just rinse it off your hair, you will notice that your hair will be oily kind of. Okay, yeah, so you can choose to either do oil or water as you please. So now I've gotten the consistency that I'm looking for. The lumps has disappeared. Look at how smooth and creamy it is looking. When I tell you that this deep conditioner is amazing, it is truly amazing. And for my folks who don't have time to whip up different ingredients, like I said earlier, just one ingredient is enough. Just this one ingredient. Try it and let me know, okay? So this is what the deep conditioner is looking like. You can use this as a pre-poo, you can use it as a deep conditioner, you can actually save it in your freezer and add some things to it, you know, maybe like avocado, aloe vera, I don't know, just, you know, anything that you wish to add to it. Alright guys, so there is this TikToker that I saw that everything that she applies on her hair, she applies it on her face as well. I mean, all her hair DIY hair mask, she also applies it on her face as well. So I decided to try it, but instead I used the shaft that I got from this fenugreek and I decided to apply it on my face. But it was not just working, it felt like a gel. It was just, you know, falling off, right? But yeah, but it felt really smooth on my face though. So now it's time for application, and I've gone ahead to shampoo my hair because I'm using this as a deep conditioner. I said earlier that you can as well use it as a pre-poo treatment. If you're going to be using it as a pre-poo treatment, then you don't have to wash your hair. Just apply it, allow it to sit for like 30 minutes or more, and then wash it off and then shampoo your hair. All right, but for me, I am using it in this video as a deep conditioner, and so I've gone ahead to shampoo my hair, and all I'm doing is apply it on my hair. And if you notice, I'm not damping my hair with water. There was no need. This deep conditioner was doing just the right job at softening my hair, detangling my hair, and all of that. So if you've been suffering from thin hair and you're looking for a way to thicken your hair naturally, then fenugreek seed is your game changer. Just this one seed, you can incorporate it in so many ways. You can start using it as a deep conditioner every of your wash day, and I promise you're going to see results. It is effective in thickening your hair, and you're going to see results once you start using it consistently. So another benefit of fenugreek seed is that it is packed with iron and magnesium, two essential nutrients that support healthy hair growth by improving blood circulation to the scalp and also strengthening your hair follicles. So like I said earlier, if your hair is thinning and you're looking for a natural way to thicken your hair, then you should give fenugreek seed a try. It helps to add shine and improves your overall hair texture. So fenugreek seed is the perfect natural way to boost your hair's health without any harsh chemicals. It doesn't require much. All you just have to do is to soak some tablespoons of your fenugreek seed into your water, leave it to stay overnight, and then proceed to blending it. Save it, and then you're good to go. Like this, you've made yourself a wonderful deep conditioner that you can use at any time. Okay, so like I said, use this every of your wash day, and I promise you your hair will not remain the same. That is if you're looking for a deep conditioner that strengthens your hair naturally, then look no further. You've got yourself the right ingredients, okay? And all it takes is just one ingredient. Now the oil part is optional. Now once you apply this deep conditioner, all you have to do is cover your hair and allow your hair to sit for 30 minutes to 1 hour, and afterwards go to the shower and just rinse it off. You don't even have to use a conditioner anymore. Just rinse it off properly, and I mean properly, so that you don't have any particles left on your hair, which can, like, over time cause build-ups, okay? Because if you don't wash it off thoroughly, once it dries, it might leave like a dusty flakes that will not settle at the bottom of your hair. That's the root of your hair, that is your scalp, and it could appear as like a dandruff or something, okay? So that is why it is good that you rinse it off with a lot of water, and that was what I did. And afterwards, I tell you, my hair felt so good. My coils were just popping. Even after a few days, my hair was still looking super shiny, and my coils were still there. Like I'm telling you, you have to give this deep conditioner a try, and I believe your hair will love it as well. So for storage, anyone that remains, like you would see the one that remain. If you keep watching, you will see the one that I have left. So if you have anyone that is left after applying your deep conditioner, what you can do is to put it in your freezer. Now that one that you've put in your freezer, do you know what you can do? Anytime that you're making a deep conditioner of another ingredient, you can actually scoop a little bit of this fenugreek deep conditioner and add to it and mix it up, and you will gain amazing results. So I've been using fenugreek seed on my hair as a deep conditioner and other things for so long, but I've never actually used it alone. This was my first time using the fenugreek deep conditioner alone, and I tell you, I was super impressed by the results that I got. And that is why I'm encouraging you to try it. In case you are like a lazy natural who don't have time to, or you are running late, you know, like this kind of impromptu wash routine, but you have to deep condition your hair, then you can literally just, you know, boil the fenugreek seed. You don't even have to soak it. Just boil it for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes until it is tender. And once it is tender, proceed with blending and sieving, and then just plaster it in on your hair and allow it to sit for like 30 minutes. If you have like a steamer, you can even let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, okay, under the steamer, and you're good to go. Just wash it off and follow up with moisturizing your hair, and you're done with your wash day. So this one that is left now, all I have to do is to put it in my freezer, and I can either use it like this on its own later on my hair, or when I'm making another deep conditioner, I will just pour it inside. Like if I'm making like avocado, any other deep conditioner that I'm making, banana, aloe vera or whatnot, I can just, you know, pour this one inside and mix it up together to gain even more added benefits. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I will see you guys in my next one. My name is Favor. Please take care of yourself, and bye.